We're live? Wait, let me test. We're live? Yep. Wait, okay. Okay. Oh. Uh, uh, I was studying this Meet the Heavy video from Valve, SFM, for a little bit. I thought this was way too interesting not to share. Well, keep discovering this. I've learned a lot. I've only been checking out this thing for like 30 minutes now. I've only looked at the first scene, well, in depth. I've seen the whole thing, but like only the first scene I've actually studied in depth for the last half an hour or so. I find this really interesting. I want to keep studying this, but I also want to share what I've been discovering. Let's start with one of the more interesting ones. One of the most interesting ones. So I was originally planning to make a shit post, which was just gonna be like, I don't know, just the heavy, but change his model. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna put the sound on, but I'm gonna make it quiet because I don't know how loud it is. So I'm gonna put it a little quieter. I'm gonna put myself also a little quieter. Okay. Uh, what I saw first is I always thought when I placed down a camera, I always thought this red square was just to show the box of what the camera sees more easily. I didn't know the red box actually had a meaning. But what I noticed while watching this, especially here, the red box moves a lot. I was like, huh? The red box moves, but the camera doesn't. Like, especially here. I was like, what is this? So I searched it up and found that it's called a, let me get the camera up here. Focal distance. And I was like, what is focal distance? I just watched some guy tutorial. Uh, he was also explaining what aperture is. I didn't get that far into the tutorial. I'm gonna watch the rest later. But focal distance basically means, if you do photography, you know this. Uh, your focus point. Basically, what you focus on. Like right now, this is focused on the box, and so the background, maybe you don't see it that well now, but when it's rendered, it's slightly blurred to put the focus here. Now, I am not a professional. Uh, what I say might not be 100% accurate. This is just everything I know. But what I found really interesting about this is the camera here is trying to give the effect of somebody holding a handheld camera filming this guy because it's like an interview. What I found very interesting is here. I think it was here. So camera stays in place. It reduces the render it reduces the field of view to give it the effect of zooming in. And what I found very interesting is this red box here. So it gives the effect of zooming in, but this red box goes. Or was it here? No, yeah, it was here. So it gives the effect of zooming in by reducing the field of view, but then it makes the box go this way. And what I'm guessing is the box goes that way to give it a bit of a blur effect while it's zooming in, and then it slowly stabilizes back. Like an actual camera, when you film and you zoom in, it's slightly blurry for a little bit, and then it's back. I think that's what's trying to give the effect here. Now, I was planning, because I found this very interesting, I was planning to make a side-by-side video of this detailed camera and just some camera side by side in Premiere Pro. So I render this and then I make my own version of this as in remove this camera and replace it with a boring old camera that doesn't move, and like just post side by side Premiere Pro. Well, let me check if the streams. I swear, if I've been explaining all this and the mic is not even on. Let me check this out. It says here, warning: the stream. God damn it! It's not stream. It says here, the stream is being weird. No. Por favor, no. Oh. It says here, like an actual camp. So, what was it here? Oh, fuck. Ah, really? My entire explanation wasn't recorded, but me giving the showcase was. Seriously? Why? I swear to God. Fuck. Don't you swear? Ah, so it gives the effect of zooming in. Ah, damn it, yeah. My entire 5-minute explanation isn't on the live, but the showcase is. Look, in short, this red box makes things blurry. Moves around. I didn't know what this red box was. It makes things blurry. And I wanted to make a side by side. But I think I might not actually, but I might make a side by side of this very detailed camera zooming in, focal point, blah blah blah, and just some old camera. Because if you want to see the difference, this let's say this work camera is my just an old camera, and down here is the normal camera. Just ignore the white cube. Pretend this is the camera that's detailed, and this is the normal camera for a bit.
I am heavy weapons guy. And this is my weapon.
As you see, it doesn't look bad, I guess, if you don't put any camera settings. But I guess it just feels off. I think that's important about the focal point. It doesn't really look different, but it feels different. You know? I guess that's most of animation. It doesn't look better when you change it, but it just feels better when you change it. Also, the bottom left is more handheld camera feel, because it's constantly moving slightly and sometimes moving in big ways, like zooming in like this. It's very interesting indeed. Now I'm gonna check one last time if this is even recording, because when I get into big explanations of discoveries, I'd rather not repeat myself. So I'm gonna check it out real quick. Oh, it was recorded. Oh, nice. Uh, okay. So I was still on the scene. What I also found very interesting is, I don't know why, but other people use FM might recognize. This isn't rigged, or like this isn't biped simple, which I find very confusing. So it says here, yeah, bip pelvis, bip this, bip that. So they took no shortcuts making this. Like if I let's go to like this frame. If I change this, okay, it moves the.
And this.
Oh, I found that funny. but yeah, it like doesn't change. It's not bips. It's not biped simple, which I find very confusing. Did they actually just use bip and just use IK and FK like ooh, I am heavy weapons guy. Blah, 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 blah. The spaghetti web will always impress me. The spaghetti web. The spaghetti web that I find the most impressive is the lower face. This is mouth lip sync. Mid face, which is mostly just the nose, I believe, and the cheeks. So as you can see, this spike over here. If you look closely here, it goes from like light to very dark, and I think that's what this is. From light to dark, and I think that's what this mid face is. Upper face is, eyebrows and stuff. He looks very angry. Well, he doesn't look angry. He always has a frowny expression, which explains this. Eyes. Yeah, he moves around a lot. Once again, you don't really see it, but you do feel it when it's very human. It's very human, these eyes.
This is my weapon. She weighs 150 kilograms and fires 150 kilograms.
You see it like moving ever so slightly, just like a normal human being. But like right here, he tries to maintain eye contact with the main camera, causing it to move slightly. The only reason it moves, I believe, is because the head is moving. And when the head moves down, the eyes have to look up to keep looking at the camera. The tongue, I found also interesting, for lip sync. You basically don't see the tongue. It's also something you really have to pay attention to see. Like, you don't, the tongue barely moves, but like, something like this, you really feel it. Like, look. Look, the tongue moves ever so slightly up. Moves ever so slightly up and ever so slightly down, giving the impression of a L. A L. L.
150. She weighs 100.
Hun. Of a L and a Hun. Here, L. If you look at the... Oh, wait. I was looking at the bottom left. Like, if you look at the L, kilograms. See, it might be 1 or 2 frames up. But it's a detail they put in, and you can definitely see here. You can definitely see the tongue moving. I find that funny. What I also find very cool is the little movements. Now, I haven't... Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. If you go to the background, I don't know how they did this. In this, you just see 4 items. You see the heavy, you see the minigun, but you see the camera as well, and then you see 2 boxes. The box thing, I don't really understand completely, but I find it interesting. So this is, I think the mini box. Yeah, this is the mini box. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Did I fuck up the box? Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Ooh, I fucked up the box. Wait. Let's try this again. Continue without saving, preferably. But while it's loading, I'm gonna explain. So there's 2 boxes, and I find it really cool. I can't showcase it now, but I'll just explain it while it loads. Oh wait, did it load? Is it fixed? It's fixed. Okay. So I'll explain it. So this one, you see two boxes. You have mini box and wide mini box. So I think this is the mini box. Yeah, and it's even slightly tilted to give the extra effect of it looking up. But I find very cool is this thing when he puts the minigun down. When he puts the minigun down, it starts with pushing it down and then transitioning into the broken box version. You see the broken box with the bullets in it. You know, here's the transition. Very smooth transition, if I say so myself. So you see both of the boxes. You see the complete box and the destroyed box at the same time, seeing it transform. So you see the complete box and you see the destroyed box, and then here you see them at the same time. Moving. This still going up and stabilizing to give the illusion. And when it goes down to sit, you see the box destroyed. So yeah, this is another thing. You don't really see it, but you see this part. You see this part up here. If that's a normal box, it would look weird because it would look like the box is clipping through the magazine thing here. Magazine drum, the drum. I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, what I meant background mostly was the fans plural and the fan here are moving.
I am heavy.
Yeah, I think. Damn, SFM very complicated. So holding left control to see these, like, I guess hidden models, as you could say, like right there, also a hidden model. Let's see, are there any other hidden models? Oh, it's this. Oh, the cube. Okay. But you see these ceiling fans moving? I think these are hidden models. I think my theory is they place down the models. They say, "Hey, your entire purpose is spinning slowly." And
Weapons guy.
your entire purpose is spinning slowly, and then they like hide it. I think. Wait, can I just right click and hide? Here, hidden. Yeah, okay, I can. I think that's what they did. That they just thought, okay, it just needs to spin. That's their only purpose, is to spin. So let's place down the model, make him spin, and then hide them. I don't know how to unhide them, so I'm not gonna hide anything. But you can clearly see when it's not rendered that it's not a natural part of the map, because I don't know, it has like a different feel. This is far away, so you can't really see it, but okay. Okay. There's a fan here that doesn't spin, and you can see that in the background here too. It doesn't spin down here. How long I've been yapping over this first scene, and there's 5 of them. How long have I been yapping about this first scene? I've been yapping about this scene live for 20 minutes and not live for 30 minutes. Admiring the spaghetti, admiring everything here. Admiring that this place, unless I think there's a hidden light, because this looks a bit weird, but like, as far as I know, all natural lights from the map itself. Like, I don't know if this is a light that was implemented, but still very cool. Over here, there's another blue light, but like, there's box. Oh, it's weird. Why is there a blue light? I'm guessing, this is a wild guess, but maybe it's supposed to be the light from this fan. But why is it blue? Can you even see the light? I think that this light is supposed to be, yeah, an accent. It's supposed to be a hidden accent. So I think if I go
I'll be wet
here.
again.
Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it. If you look closely on the tip of his shoulder and head and on his minigun, you see slightly blue. I think this entire light was just to
Yeah,
accent that.
I have heavy weapons guy.
Damn. What I also find funny is he's just sitting on nothing.
I
What I do also find cool about a few scenes is they edit unnecessary detail that you won't see anyways. But I think they do that so they like, even if you don't see the hand, they still position the hand because they change the position of the hand, therefore changing the position of the arm, making it more lifelike. I think that's what they do. Let's check out scene 2. I think this is the one where he laughs. I don't know if I'm seeing that correctly here in scene 2. I don't think yeah, here once again with the blue accent for beauty. So he's a little jolly feller, but I don't know if I see that correctly. Let me check that again. I think I did see that correctly. If I gotta, I think it's unknown. No, other. Yes. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. I noticed that the bullets around his torso move independently from the chest, but independently. They jiggle. They do get jiggy if you pay attention. Which I find very cool. And checking out this other, all these are bullet, 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 bullet. So that's the entire bullet thing. And you can see here, this entire bullet thing. When she eat the last macaroni. All right. Interesting, interesting. Wait, can I do this? I wanted to play the animation while holding left control, cause I find it funny just seeing a skeleton just move around. But you can see once again, there's unnecessary detail in the form of this thing being here. You don't see a glimpse of it. You don't see a pixel of a frame. What I do see here is a lot of upper face. Yeah, like I thought, a lot of upper face movement through the laughing. So yeah, eyebrows down, eyebrows up, eyebrows upper. I think especially the eyes. Wait, what? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Cause I keep seeing the eyelids move a lot. Maybe that's upper face and not. Yeah. Okay. 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 It says here inner squint. Oh my god. Inner and outer squint. The squint, being the eyes being open and closed. I still find it very interesting that they made this whole thing in BIP in no in BIP. I find that interesting because that's a lot harder than using biped. Simple. Oh ho ho ho. Wait, SFM do pro and Uh-huh. I'm just searching up some stuff because I thought it'd be interesting.
Okay, something that I've just recently figured out. Sometimes you want to use the IK rig with FK, this and stuff like that, and still be able to. It's just more comfortable that way.
But yeah, I know how to use. Okay, so I didn't learn anything new, but I just the things that I do know, I am now sure that they are correct. So I don't think this was made in BIP. I think this was made in Biped Simple, but they just changed it back to BIP so it's easier to change later on. That's what my theory is. Because BIP, I'm gonna call it BIP. I think it's probably called base rig. I'm gonna call it BIP. BIP is for posing. It's good for posing, but I think it's annoying as fuck to do fuck, I forgot the terms. Here. It's difficult to do IK. It's difficult to do IK animation with BIP. Uh, but it's pretty easy to do FK. FK and IK, I'm just gonna explain that real quick. I'm gonna get a new model, a fucking scout or some shit. I'm gonna get a. Oh, I pressed cancel. So I'm gonna get a scout. I'm gonna show you the difference between IK and FK. So let me give him the basic rig. Let's take an arm. Uh, FK. This is FK. It's all yeah. Uh, the BIP model is good for FK, which is this, which is rotation based. You know, I rotate stuff. You know, for this guy, that's better, like this. But for IK is this. So biped simple is good for this, but this rig isn't good for IK because stuff like this happens. Or wait, a better example, here, this happens. So, in short, FK is rotation, IK is movement. Uh, we're learning, we're learning. The final scene, I think I'm gonna give the most in-depth analysis about the final scene because, oh boy, there's a lot going on here. But we're only on the second scene. Also, I have no idea how they changed maps. I know that's possible, so they went from the warehouse to the other map. Oh, I saw. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Oh, did they just connect this map? This is the same map. Wait, what? Interesting. Oh well. Let's go on to scene 3. Let's analyze that a little bit. So, scene 3, yes. Who touched Sasha? I've been meaning to say one detail I noticed about this. So, first of all, once again, blue lighting to accent. You know, very subtle. You could, once again, see like a teeny tiny little glow off of his shoulder. like this white glow, which yeah, this shoulder doesn't have it, but this shoulder does due to the light. I think I know what I'm gonna edit this. Uh, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say that here for my 0 viewers. Uh, so what I found very interesting about this one is I'm just gonna play it, and then I'll say it.
Oh my God, who touched Sasha? Alright. Who touched my gun?
I think this was a good display of. I'm probably not even streaming anymore. OBS reconnection successful. Give me a second while I check if this is even working. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's working. So, no, sorry, not to go off topic, but the streaming thing is constantly like, oh, error, error. Oh, the streaming thing has an error. And now once again, the second I have an alt account that's watching to check if the stream is even working, and every time he starts watching, there's an error. What's the point of streaming if there's a concurrent viewer, then there's an error? But so far I've seen every time there's a problem, it's still streaming, so I'm just gonna keep yapping and hope I'm yapping for a good reason. So, small and subtle movements I saw with Sasha here, to really add weight. I don't know if the box was moving.
Who touched Sasha? Who touched my
No.
Who touched my gun?
So, you really see very subtle. Very subtle movement. Same with the chair. What I also find interesting is. What I also find interesting. Yeah. Is you first hear the sound and then it moves. With the chair, I mean. What I do notice a lot is clipping. But you don't see that in the final project. You only see it behind the scenes, so it doesn't matter. But it is interesting how much clipping happens. Especially at the back, I've noticed for a few scenes. Here at the back for a few scenes, the bullets are like 90% in his back. Like here, in his back, in his back. Here he's not in his back. Here's also not in his back. Okay, I'm still on the Sasha one. Okay. I think that's it.
Oh my God, who touched Sasha?
Of course, what's also always interesting is the sound effects. Because if you listen really, really closely, I'm gonna be quiet. Every little movement has a sound. When he moves his arm, you hear it like this. Let me just.
Oh my.
Do you hear that? Like very, very subtly. Let me just try to. Like I said, it's the ambiance. That's what I always say. Ambiance is important. Ambiance in the sense of very quiet sounds that you don't notice, but you do feel. I always try to pay attention for that when I'm watching animations. But I don't know what that sound is called. Like when it does a very slight movement. I don't know what that's called. Every time a very small movement happens, you hear a certain sound. I always notice it. But I don't know if it's in this list yet because all of the sounds for this video are compiled into this one thing, which make it hard to analyze the sound. But like every animator uses it, but I cannot find it. Like this sound, the sound people use when there's a small movement happening. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me just go on YouTube, search up SFM. Let's see if I can find it.
Medic or Sasha. Medic or Sasha.
I heard it there too, but he's speaking, so it's hard to notice. But like right here,
Medic or Sasha.
like when the medic's moving,
Medic or
I hear the very similar sound, but it's very hard to hear because he's speaking. So I'm gonna see if I can find a better example. Maybe something like this. The winglets. Oh yeah, I know this guy. Not that. I'll say when it is. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah. No, those are equip sounds. Sorry. Oh, I heard that with the heavy. Like you hear the heavy. Like these small subtle sounds that are very important always. But of course, the problem with them being small and subtle sounds is you can't really search it up. I mean, let's see here. TF2, small subtle sounds names. Not hit. What's this? Huh. Damn, I'm tired. So where was I? Yeah, okay. So the ambient, so the very small, subtle sounds that I'm trying to find for my animations. Uh, I think these are basically just ambiance, just background noises. Yeah. But I can't test these out, so I don't care. Okay. So I'll analyze the last few scenes and then I'll give my full opinion. So scene 4. This is the outsmart bullet, the iconic line.
Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart Bullet.
There I saw it again. Let's see, is the blue accent? Yup, the blue accent is also there. So the blue accent is here again. Yeah, here you can see it really clearly. If you look, you see the blue accent, and I think a little bit here too.
Some people think
It's
they
so
can
funny when you see this part, you can't unsee it.
outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart Bullet.
Here the ear again. Here a little bit on the bullet. You know, this is what a 2D artist would do as well. Here you see as well. This lighting here was just made for this camera angle, which makes it way better from this camera angle. But if you change camera angle, kind of like this, it looks a bit weird. But hey, you don't. I don't think that's necessary to change camera angle. I think once again, a smart bullet.
I didn't need
Here.
one that can outsmart bullet. I didn't need one that can outsmart.
Once again, they put detail in. So see, the hand is not moving at all. Like the wrist is, but like the fingers are not moving at all, and the bullet is connected to the fingers. So without even trying too hard, they can just. Oh wait. Oh. The fingers are moving here?
Get me one that can outsmart bullet.
But wait. The fingers aren't moving, right? So if I go here. No. This part. Yes. Fingers are only moving slightly.
I need one that can outsmart bullet.
It's cool seeing. This is very detailed. You don't realize how extremely detailed this stuff is. Oh wait, there's been a concurrent viewer this whole time. I haven't even been checking the chat. How do I check the chat again? Say I'm live. Is chat activity even happening? Let me test out if the chat even works. There. With my alt account that I was using, I put in test to see if the thing works. So any second now, I should be seeing it on the feed. Maybe I need to check out YouTube Studio, because I want to see my chat. Well, I put this message in like 10 seconds ago whenever I announced it. I still don't see the message. So it says here, yeah, 2 concurrent viewers. That makes sense. Chat rate 1. Yeah, but there is no chat. There we go. Yep, the chat works. There's just no one watching. No one cares. Oh, oops. They control D, which is this. Or not. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that one to remove my sense of whatever. I'm tired. Been never tired enough to not analyze something like this, because you betcha, this is detailed as hell. This is extremely detailed. Yet, in the eyes of the others, it's the least detailed, which is crazy. Like if I press open. Let's go sessions. We have the soldier, the heavy, and the engineer. I think, yeah, these are ranked by how detailed, I believe. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak about this as if I'm a professional. I'm just speaking. What am I doing? I'm just discovering stuff and sharing it. That's what this channel is. Showing progress of me. So, moving on to the next scene, and I'll probably do the engineer after I've eaten my dinner. After I've made and eaten my dinner. Right. So now the most detailed scene, maybe not necessarily the best, but the most detailed scene is the massive like gunfight happening. So you have skis. You have a lot of stuff in here. Crane cam, yeah, heavy, sentry. There's a sentry here, isn't there? Yeah, is it this one? Is this the sentry? I find that funny. How the engineer is building something that doesn't even work. Also found always interesting when watching this, but never really checked in depth, was the pieces of Scout. So the pyro, I saw this too. The pyro blows up and then dies. This is loud. I'm gonna reduce the volume a little bit for you guys. But basically, he gets blown up and then dies. I find that very funny. Oh, what's this? Ah, you can see that in the corner of the screen, the scout getting shot. Well, this looks kind of animated, no? This doesn't look like a ragdoll. Never mind, it's a ragdoll, alright. What else is going on here? So yeah, the pyro dies. We have the spy here. He's not even doing anything. The spy. The spy is not doing anything. And I think his face is. Oh, the spy is useless. Oh, what else? What else we got? Oh yeah, so the blue team's here. So I have a demo man, a sniper, a heavy. We also see like an engineer and a scout coming in, and no one else. Why are all their faces so weird? Oh yeah, I just committed vehicular manslaughter. You look normal. But like, okay, so I think you die because your teammate's shooting at you. Yeah, you die. And then I think all these die of the heavy. So yeah, first. So I see the trick here. So he shoots here. He shoots in this path arc thing. When he shoots here, when the camera finally reveals these things, they start to ragdoll, giving the illusion of they've been ragdolling all along. And instead of doing it early, so they don't despawn. Because I think they do despawn after a while, right?
Cry some more. Cry some more.
I definitely learned from this experience. I learned that I thought animation was hard. Hold on a sec. So, what I definitely found very interesting about the heavy is all the tiny little details, just absolutely microscopic details that come together and create something very pretty. From Let me just mute the audio real quick while I. So if I do this, okay. So all the details coming together from the background fans to the hidden lights creating tiny little accents, to the microscopic camera movements, and the focal distance moving, create the blur, to every little face muscle, every little frame. For how many frames is it? Like, how many frames is this? For about, oh, I was gonna say 260 frames. That's like nothing, but no. 2 minutes, 24 FPS. I don't know how many frames. I'd say about 2,000. 2,000. Imagine creating 2,000 masterpieces. Well, masterpieces. 2,000 great artworks, and they come together into something like this. Not to mention the sound, you know. Not only do you have to make the animation, you have to position it. You have to make the background, you have to make the lights, you have to make the audio sync, you have to make the camera in a good position, camera move. Because I found out that cameras are always moving. And animations too, they are always moving. That's why my animations and beginner animations as well look very stiff, because the camera. And I need to learn to use the camera and the focal points. It's called focal point, right? I keep forgetting that. Yeah, focal distance. I have to keep changing the focal distance. There's a guy in my class who's really good at photography. I might ask him for advice. And then every little face muscle. I don't touch the face at all, but I'm making a very long animation with a lot of speaking, so I might test a little. I might dabble in the dark arts of face manipulation and such. You know, I really learned from this. With the animation I'm doing right now, it's 2 minutes. I've made like 20 seconds. It's not finished, those 20 seconds. It's just like good enough. But I'm gonna redo those 20 seconds, as in just recheck everything and then add the details I learned here. Especially the focal point. Focal distance. Focal distance, I really want to try that out. That seems very cool. What else? Yeah, just every detail. Also, here, a lot of detail. Don't mind this. I understand why this is glitching. It's due to the effects, which I just noticed there are no effects. Yeah, I just noticed the effects tab is just not here. They hid all the effects. But there's only effects in this scene as far as I know. Effects. The only effects I've noticed are the bullets. 3 effects. I've noticed the bullets coming out, and the firing effect. But if you move it around like this, it will glitch, as you can see. But if you just let it play, it should be fine. So yeah, for like a second, as you can see there, it shows the bullets coming out, but when it's not in, it stops to, I think, reduce. No, it keeps going. It keeps going. Okay, I think that was just a glitch. And then we have our signature. Cry some more. Just. Oh, wait. Shit. I fucked up the audio. But this does show that I am able to check out the audio next time. So yeah, all these effects. I see here voice outtakes, voice confirm. I accidentally added everything, so when I play it, let's see how it sounds like when I put all the sounds on.
I am heavy weapons guy. And this is my weapon. She weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custom tool cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Oh my God, who touched Sasha? All right. Who touched my gun? Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart a bullet. Some more.
Wait, what was that? I heard that. I heard that. I heard that.
Some more.
Is it outtakes?
I go to place.
Okay, okay.
Our flag has been captured. Okay. I get into unhappy place. I go to place.
I was like, how was the whisper? And this is an outtake. Wait, what did he say? Capture the point, and then he's like, go to your happy place. I am there. I am there.
Our flag has been captured. Okay. I get into unhappy place.
So I think this clip is the flag has been captured, and this one is the happy place.
Our flag has been captured. Okay.
Then what is voice conform?
Cry some more.
What is this one? Ah, okay, the 2. I don't know why there's a microscopically small shot of a 2 with a beeping sound, but I think that just signifies, oh, it's the start, or oh, it's the end. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Next time, I'm going to analyze Meet the Engineer. Yeah. Maybe a year from now or a few months from now, when I'm a lot better at this, I could reanalyze it and relearn again. This was very interesting. I learned a lot. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Happy I spent my entire afternoon. It was a good spend. Spending about 2 hours analyzing this. So